And Jay. Do. Good morning, guys. How is everyone? Welcome to the call for Thursday. What day is the day? It is February 29th. That's a pretty special day. I think it's a leap year. It's probably the only leap year call that I've ever done in my life. So welcome. That's cool. Um, Okay, just gonna give a few minutes here for people to jump in, and I'm just finishing up one little thing that I want to get out to you guys for the reward system. It was the second visit, first, third visit type thing that we were talking about on Tuesday. Finishing up a couple little messages there, throwing that into templates and snippets here. So where do we have this?
Has she helped you?
And then we're going to jump in and we're going to answer a bunch of questions because I know there are a number of questions today. 001.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Benjamin, how you doing?
Good.
SMS.
Haven't been on in a while. Ready to catch up.
Yeah. Awesome. Excited for you guys to be here today.
How's your restaurant snapshot going?
Awesome. Just had a couple little updating a couple little text things right now. I don't know if you guys have ever I'm sure you guys have, but I'll just share my screen here and show just adding in some text templates and email templates that we wrote earlier to update a second visit, third visit messaging.
What's up, Jason?
Hey, John, how you doing?
Good. I don't mean to. Is this where you wanted me to meet you? Because
Yeah.
okay,
There's a number of
not a
people.
problem at all. I was just confused. That's all, but not a
Yeah,
problem.
no, this is perfect. So that's what we do. We do every Tuesday and Thursday, we do the sport calls. So jump on, ask questions, let's go over things. I mean, if we go an hour or two, then I think here's the thing. A lot of people have the same questions over and over again, kind of thing.
Right.
So
That's why you got to pay attention.
and then everybody can learn from it, right?
Yep.
Kind of thing. First is email. Here, I'm gonna throw this in here. I'm just updating a couple emails here, and then we'll just jump into the call here. I just want to make sure it's the same company.
I have a meeting here with the high level toolkit.
Yeah.
With somebody that works with them to design, because they create those like custom buttons on the contacts page. I don't know if you've seen those.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna try to build something to basically make the calendar more, because like we do a grooming salon. I know you guys like have done hair salons.
Yeah.
And what we want to create, what we're gonna try to is do like where you can press the button and it'll have like all the contact information, like all the information that we need, because like high level has a lot of information that we don't need. So this is like all custom values of like what we need exactly for, let's say, the pets, and then another button to like book the appointment, and like based on their values, it will like automatically book the next available or something. So I'm hoping that works out.
Yeah, so how do they go about doing that? I'm not even sure how that.
The buttons, I have no idea. It's like
I think they use JavaScript, or else do you have to have a Chrome plugin? I wonder, because I know I've seen people using like a Chrome plugin and stuff.
No, it's literally like just in the high level. Like so what's Extendly has it. They use their software. The Extendly, when you buy the SaaS whatever to like a package.
Yep.
There it comes with the toolkit like buttons. Like they use, I can see how they're using some of toolkit's like features in their, like when they sell the package to you. So they put it in your account. So they're basically reselling that. And then I want to kind of basically do the same thing, but for pet salons. But it would be useful for hair salons as well, because I know like the booking software is like still kind of shit.
Yeah, we've had some good chats about that this week here for sure.
Okay.
About just I'm just talking with the different salons and stuff like that, because there's a lot of salons who are using high level, but they're still using third-party stuff as well.
Yeah. So then what I think I haven't fully figured it out yet, but I can see how it'll work, like just through some like webhooks. But essentially, we'll be sending over the appointments to Shopify as an open order, and then we're going to be using Shopify POS as our point of sale.
Okay.
Because they have some of the best rates for like credit card fees.
Yeah.
And then we have a retail store, so it's
That
double
makes
useful for
sense.
us.
Yeah, I'd love to see how those buttons work. I mean, we've done some JavaScript to add stuff in there, but I know one of the things is I know Marketer's Toolkit even has that challenge with it sometimes is high levels like surprise, we changed everything on you
Yeah,
kind
I
of
guess
thing,
that's why
and then things
thank
break.
them is that they like update it, I guess, as quickly as possible.
Yeah, so then it's up to and then Marketer's Toolkit has to go in and make sure that
Yeah,
the updates and everything are
better than me. I'd rather pay them to
yeah,
do more.
and that's just it. Like, I mean, that's a big reason why we have a lot of our JavaScript for the pages that we do hosted on our server because I can't tell you the number of times that we've made mass changes to everybody's system without anybody knowing. Because high level decides that, oh, we want to change the way the funnels work, and then all the CSS breaks or something like that.
Yeah.
So we've done a ton of changes like that already. I want to make sure that everybody's in here. We're good chunk of the way into the hour now. Let's see. I think that's it. I think that's we don't have anybody in the waiting room, and I try to stay on top of that. So I'm going to do one more thing. So I just added some templates here. I know you're talking about them before. First visit, second visit. Well, that's actually second visit, third visit kind of thing. First visit complete, second visit complete. I'm just going to edit this one to say complete. On here, first visit complete email. And then these tie directly in to the promotions too. So when you create a promotion for a second visit, first visit, second visit, or it'll be second visit, third visit, they redeem one coupon. Then and if you have this turned on, then it'll trigger the second visit. And then once they complete the second visit, it'll trigger a third visit. So what we have here is just want to drop these in here, and then I'm going to update the snapshot for you guys as well. It's been a busy week. I don't know if anybody else is like the last week of the month becomes like just chaotic kind of thing, but I know ours gets pretty crazy just with everybody want to launching things. And I mean not just the agencies we work with, but I mean all of our clients and stuff too, and just trying to finish projects and get stuff rolling for the next month. So I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna leave this on. Yeah, I'll leave it on. I'll put it on published and I'll hit save. And then always a good idea that when you're creating a workflow to make sure allow reentry is on. You pretty much always use it. I mean, there's very few instances where we don't allow reentry for something, and then you can always check to see if they're supposed to be in there or not. But lots of times, if you don't have the allow reentry on, then even when just testing your workflow, you're gonna like bang your head against the wall and be like, why isn't this working? I saw a post the other day in high level and somebody's like, and remember, turn on allow reentry. And that's it. So we're going to hit this up, do the SMS as well. And then see if, what we have published there too. Oh, if you turn on publish before you hit save, then it'll save without it. Okay. And then the last one, I don't think I wrote something for it, but I don't know if we have to have a third visit coupon or that because we did a first visit, we send them the second visit, they redeem it. This one just tags them as the third visit has been completed and they were in 3 times. So I mean you could fire something off of this afterwards. So the idea being that they redeem one coupon, we know and they tell us that it was their first visit. Then we trigger the second coupon. The second coupon goes out the next day. The next day they get that coupon, and then the next time they visit us and they redeem that second visit coupon, then it's going to trigger this third one, and it's just going to say our whole goal is to get them in 3 times. So I mean, we could potentially do something else after that third visit and say, thank you, you're awesome. But I'm going to go right now. And oh, one other update that I want to say is our team went through and optimized all the messaging in here to shortened up SMS messages to make sure that it was all going out in one segment versus 2 segments, so that we just make sure that text messages are staying we're not charging double or getting charged double to just send out one message kind of thing. So we went through and we shortened everything, made everything a lot more concise, and then made it so that when you're sending it out, yeah, it's only going to use 1 segment instead of 2 segments for some of the messaging. Because I think just with depending on how I have your wording or your business name or anything like that, it could extend past that. So I'm going to just jump over to our snapshots here, and I'm going to update this one. And I'll put this one right after the call into our back end there so that you guys can download the latest version there. So if you ever want to update a snapshot or refresh a snapshot in your own system, just click on that little circle thing there, and it's going to ask you if you want to refresh it. And then that's cool. So that is the end of me updating an email today. So how are you guys doing? Like, what I know Jay, John, and Sam possibly had questions here today. And Ben, I don't know how you're doing. I think you're doing well. Sounds like you're getting some stuff done. But let's go with Jay. She's up in the top corner there. What did you have for us today?
Hey, so I downloaded that workflow and we were working on it. I was just wanting to make sure that I had everything set up right because so I don't know, can I share my screen?
You sure can. So are they going with, so there was like oh yeah, we were talking about the visits and the check-in kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. The number of visits. I had a few people reach out to me and they're like 100 visits to an ice cream shop is a lot of visits. I don't know. I'm like, I was trying to think to
I
myself.
felt like it was a lot, but I guess if they getting to bring 5 people in along with themselves to do like a private ice cream tasting and stuff like that, I guess it's worth it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like how long it would take us to get to 100 visits to an ice cream shop, and I'm thinking like in the next decade we might get there.
Right, but this is what they want, so I was just like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll let y'all have it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's see what you had set up. Was the video that we had there pretty, like, you were able to go through it?
Yeah, I did, and I was able to set it up. Is this the one I wanted? Okay, no, that's not.
That one's just a give points one. So then
maybe this one. No, because I said the trigger. So once
that's the same one.
This the one. Okay.
Oh, not the same one, but it's maybe a duplicate.
So the form. So for them to get points, I said that they would use they would scan that QR code to check in.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so I had that right. Okay. Oh, let me save it. Oh well, I didn't do anything to it. I think it's how do they redeem? Okay, maybe this is it. Monthly points reminder. I don't know why is it 2 trigger forms submitted.
So that's a registration there. So this one is when you have somebody register, it's just going to automatically add them in here for 30 days.
Okay.
And then that's a reward login. Yeah. So that one will just reset it, I think.
So which one do I need to keep, both of them, or do I need to change one?
No, is this the one that you were doing? Because I don't think this is the right one either.
No, this is just for them to send out their monthly points reminder.
Oh yeah. So no, you don't have to trigger it off of the, well, you could. So click on that wait. I forget what's on that wait step. I feel like that's a 30-day wait. So
Mm-hmm.
when they first register, it's going to add them to that wait step. And then if they aren't in there or if they haven't logged in for 30 days, then it'll if they get a reminder kind of thing, then it'll re-add them again.
So do I need to just keep this registration form, or do I need to keep the login, or
I would just
does it
keep them
matter?
both. Keep them both right
Okay.
now.
Now it was one more I had a question
It's
about.
not going to make a difference. It's not going to if they get added to it again, it won't run them through the system again.
Okay, let me see. It was one more. Okay, redeem. Was this the one? Redeem rewards. Okay, yeah. I wanted to make sure that the redeeming awards was set up correctly.
Yeah, that should. I don't know if you made any changes to it, but it should be set up properly.
The only thing I made changes was really just the contacts.
Like the email and
I
SMS.
mean the triggers. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm not really sure. So what did you change? So new points redeemed, that shouldn't have changed. So so if they redeem points, then it has and it has changed, then it's going to trigger this flow. There shouldn't have been
Okay.
really a need to change too many of these, like any of these things, but so yeah, so if that or that or that, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Those should already be already set up and ready to go. I think the only one that you needed to either create or do would have been just for your getting points every time they check in kind of thing, so we can track the number of times that they checked in.
Is this one? Is this the phone? Or we need to go to the other one? The one that we
This one
did
is
with the
this one
one
is
visit.
off a tablet page, yeah.
Yep, and I did that one, and
Okay.
okay, this one,
Oh, there we go.
and I pretty much just did it all based off what you had.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, great. Well, I just wanted to make sure it was all
Yeah,
set
I would
because
go.
I'm having.
Next thing is, if you haven't tested it, definitely go through. Make sure you add your domain names, to your like create a domain name and URL, and then go through and test that. That'd be the next step for sure, and just make sure that you can check your contact to make sure that you're getting the right amount of points every time you check in, kind of thing. You probably have to check in 5 times. What you might want to do is just for testing purposes is go into there's the rewards check-in page that we
Mhm.
have a limiter on there that says you can't check in every 24 hours kind of thing. So you might want to just do like a go-to. So like it says if they've checked in within 24 hours, and then just go to the other funnel. So it just keeps giving you points or keeps tracking your check-in, if that makes sense, because otherwise the way the system is, it's only going to allow you to check in once every 24 hours kind of thing, right? So
Okay.
if you do a go-to on that, you've already checked in and send it over to the other column. What it'll do is then it'll just check you in every time you test it, and then you can see, okay, I checked in once, twice, three, four, fifth time, I was just awarded 500 points, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So I would go through and do that, and then you should be good to go. And then reach out if there's any issues.
Okay then.
Shoot me a message or a video or whatever, and let me know what's happening.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Who else? I know, Sam, you said you had a couple questions the other day too, yesterday.
Yeah, I had to unmute there. Okay. Basically, hopefully, I think we're going to talk a little bit in the morning. Is that correct?
Okay. Yeah. We can have a quick chat.
Hello?
But here's what I'd like to ask today is two things. One is
Hello?
Hello, Mike. How's it going? All right. I don't know if we can hear you. Okay. All right, Sam, go ahead. I don't know if you went
Okay.
on a call or what. I'm just
I
going
don't
to
know.
mute him for a second.
Yeah, just basically, I've got a VA that really understands this a lot better than I do. I need
Yep.
to be working on other projects. Is it okay if I get him to sign up here so he can join these meetings with you Tuesdays and Thursdays?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the whole point that we're here. So we're answering questions and making sure that you guys have stuff set up properly.
So
So
I can just
that's all
forward
good.
the invitation and you'll let him in. His name is Ben.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't
Okay.
think we ever limit anybody on here. Whatever.
Okay. All right.
I
Just
think
making
it's
sure
to my
that.
detriment one time. It was like spam, and then all of a sudden the whole screen filled up with porn. And I was like, what the hell is that? And I had to like cancel everything. And I was like, bye, you guys.
Right, right. No, Ben won't be pouring, I promise you.
Yeah, it was
So,
crazy.
so I'll get him set up for next week then, but we'll still talk in the morning. The other question I had was, I'm still working with this POS system, GoTab,
Yeah.
and supposedly she has sent you an NDA.
Yeah, she sent me over details. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
So when you
Um,
have a chance, I mean,
yeah, it
I
was
just,
over like yeah, yesterday or so. Yeah, I'll check it out and then we can see what we can do with it or what's going to be involved or whatever. And yeah, because I mean it's interesting to check out anyways. And we'll see
yeah,
what we
I think it could be a dynamite deal, but we'll see. It's just if we can
okay.
integrate, I think it's going to be a great advantage if we can tie in the online ordering along with the in-restaurant ordering, being able to give points per dollar as not necessarily as
Absolutely.
opposed to, but in addition to the points per visit.
I'll get that
But
signed in over them today and then we can
next
check
week
it out. And
sometime.
then yeah, there might be other like the rest of people on here too. They might be interested in the whole GoTab thing as well. For restaurants if they don't have a POS or online ordering kind of thing. Can't wait. High level, somebody mentioned the other day saying that high level is supposed to be coming out with a restaurant ordering type thing. Probably like a year in the making, but
Right.
see what happens there too.
Well, one of the things I really like about GoTab, and maybe others too, I don't know, but part of their deal is that you have to use their credit card processing.
Yeah,
But the nice thing is their credit card processing is extremely reasonable price wise, much cheaper than Stripe, much cheaper than the other ones that I see.
okay.
So even though you have to use theirs, it really is a money saving.
I wonder what
Uh,
do you know what their percentage is?
sure, it is for in restaurant is 2.4% plus 15 cents, I think it is.
Yeah, okay. That's about how much is like I mean, what is Stripe these days? 2.8
I
or
think
something like
Stripe is
that?
3.0 plus. I'm not sure what.
Oh yeah, I'm not really sure. Should look at that again. Um, yeah, okay, cool. I'll make sure that we get over there and then yeah, we'll chat with your VA there and get them up to speed on things for sure.
Yeah, and I'll have some little video stuff we can look at in the morning and 8 o'clock your time.
Yeah, sounds
Cool.
good.
And I'll be on a short time frame, so we'll do 30 minutes or so, and then I'll have to split. But
All right, sounds
looking
good.
looking forward to it. Thank you,
All
sir.
right, cool. Yeah. Who else has questions? I see Glenn is in here. I haven't seen him for a while. I know Ben's up here. I don't know if he just waved at us or what. And I know John wanted to go over a couple things on his system as well. We were helping him get set up.
Hey Jason, how you doing, bud?
Glenn, good.
Good. Yeah, I just I'm kind of in the same boat, but finally moving things along. So I
Okay.
will be in touch with you, and we got to get this pilot guy up and going at some point. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch and figure, see what you got new and what's come out, and try and catch up.
Yeah, so I don't. Yeah, we'll see what we cover here today. I'm more answering questions, but then I'm up for whatever. Yeah, we can go over a few things. I know one of the things we were talking about this morning. We had a good team meeting this morning, and we are talking about rolling out uh like a 6 week course starting with a 3 day challenge kind of thing and then rolling into something really to help like build sales and do sales and get out there and talk to customers and kind of get a lot of people's like just get out of your comfort zone kind of thing and then to make those initial sales so that you can get up and rolling because I know there's a lot of people who have they've got one place set up or whatever but they're still struggling with and getting out there and talking to businesses and I know it's we have a lot of clients that we work with remotely. I mean we've been working remotely with clients for like 7-8 years now. That's how I mean, we moved to a resort town with like no clients at all, and or none there who want to work with you anyways, because they're all just like summer vacation-y kind of things. But one of the things is, I mean, we got local clients. I've seen a lot of really good agencies build up their business just getting started anyways, working really well with local companies in the niche that you want to work with, instead of trying to especially for a lot of people I see coming into the system or coming into high level, a lot of people are coming from a different background, right? And then saying, hey, I want to get into high level. I love the look of this. I love the idea behind it. But but they don't have the sales experience. They're coming in as like, hey, I've worked in this industry for so long, and I'm really great at what I do. But now I need to go out and get customers so they can sell high level, right? Or I can sell this reward system, or I can talk to restaurants or whatever. So some of the best programs that I've ever been in that are tied to software like we are is here's the software, here's how you use it, but then also we need to learn how to do sales. We need how to get out of our comfort zone, get out there and talk to those customers. And I've always found it a little bit easier to get out and I know it's not as sexy as like I'm going to go sell SaaS to 40 companies on the other side of the country kind of thing, but just getting out there and talking to local businesses and having a few people sign up, I mean, can give you really great momentum anyways. And then you get a lot of good discussions and understanding of where they're at and what their needs are as well. And people, I also feel like there's this whole thing where people want to work with local businesses again as well too. They kind of like that hands-on ability, so they can give you a call or they can talk to you or whatever. And and it can be SaaS. I mean, we have a bunch of clients here locally that we've set up that we don't ever talk to. They just use our systems and they're rolling with it, and it's essentially just SaaS, but sometimes we help them get set up with things as well. But then there's other ones that we do more services for too. And one thing I love about review systems, reward systems, loyalty, you can do it either way. You can be like, here's a SaaS, go in and set it up yourself, or we'll get you running and then you can roll with it. Or you can be like, hey, we're going to do this as a service and then, charge a premium for it. So there's a couple different options that way. And so we were just discussing today, about rolling that out. So we'll have more details. Shan wanted me to plug it today and say that's what we're going to do. So that'll be coming up. We'll have more details about that next week, starting in March here. And yeah, that's kind of my big update for today. And then we actually had a really great chat with somebody doing salons yesterday. So as for updates of what's being worked on in here as well, is creating a membership type system inside of the reward system as well. So that tying in with promotions, tying in with points, and what we talked about yesterday was a really great spa. What they have set up, they do body contouring and a bunch of things, but this is something we wanted to add into the reward system for a while now, is the ability to have people sign up for a membership and then give them products or services on a recurring basis for those systems. So I mean, if you have a local business like a spa, the way we're talking about setting it up is every month we're going to give them, every month we're going to give them 500 points, and then they can use those 500 points to redeem for whatever service that they want. And the same thing could happen for a restaurant as well, but I also want to tie that into the promotions too. So if somebody is part of, say, we have tier 1, 2, 3, 4, if they're part of tier 4, inside of promotions, they can get access to recurring promotions that are in there that they can get once a month, but maybe they also get reward points that they can then they get a certain number of points every month just for being part of that reward tier. And then as part in the reward system, when you're creating those rewards, you can dynamically create the different tiers and then assign which rewards you want people to redeem, if that makes sense. So tier 1 is going to see, these 5 rewards. Tier 2 will see these 5 rewards. Tier 3 will see these 5 rewards. And then based on their points, they can pick, and it'll subtract and make it just so they have more recurring revenue right? There's been so much talk about, I mean, I've gone through lots of stuff, Dan Kennedy and stuff. When COVID first hit, they did how to recession proof your business. And one of the ways to recession proof your business was create this whole recurring revenue model inside of your business. The spa we were talking to yesterday sell a ton of high ticket, but what happens is people buy the high ticket stuff and then you don't see them again for 6 months. They're like, hey, I just dropped $3,000 on body contouring because I paid up front for it, but now I'm not coming in, kind of thing. So then the problem with that is that and from our experience being back in the hair salon days and stuff like that, is when you sell those big high ticket items and people hold on to it, 6 months later when they come in, it's the mental part of it. But now the stylists and the technicians, they feel like they're doing the service for free because they were paid months ago for it. So they're not enthusiastic about it, kind of thing. So having that reward system or the recurring revenue kind of thing for any kind of business is a great idea. So that's one of the things that we'll be adding in shortly here as well. And then we're gonna add in some AI stuff and everything too.
The point system kind of reminds me of my parents have like a timeshare, and
Yeah.
every 2 years their points renew, and they have like 1,000 points to use in different hotels and different areas and different times of the year worth like different amount of points.
Yeah.
I started a bath membership in my salon in November,
Okay.
and I think we're at 80 members now reoccurring.
Nice. Yeah.
So I love that. Like, I think that's anything to do with reoccurring is like super good.
How does the bath membership work?
So we charge like a base price, $49 a month to wash any breed, any whatever. And then what we do is we kind of like, so we include the wash, like the nails and the ears and the teeth. And then if they want to get the blow dry, which is like the most labor intensive part of the whole service, we charge them based on their breed and size to like finish off the service.
Yeah.
So we capture them as like, oh, this like low price ticket thing, $49 a month, super cheap. And then when they come in, it's like, oh yeah, but if you want to blow dry your dog, it's like $30 each time you come in.
Okay.
So then we create this like, so even if they get the blow dry and only come in once a month, it comes out to the price of what they would have paid for a singular service for a wash, and they get discounts by coming in more often because like that $49 is monthly, and then the more they use it, the better. Like the average is out lower, but they're spending more, so it's kind of a weird like, and it works out really great. So, some people don't do the blow dry. Let's say you have a French bulldog. So it's like $49. You come in, they don't do the blow dry. It takes us 10-15 minutes to do, send it on its way, and they might come twice a month. So we've kind of like broken down the service. So for like hair salons, it's kind of like if you're like, hey, get unlimited hair washes, for this much money. Then it's like, oh, but do you want the blowout? Like you have to pay, or do you want to trim? You have to pay. Like you basically
we were doing something similar in our salons, and what we had in there was you can pay monthly, and then you can come in as many times as you want for a blowout kind of thing.
Okay.
But then we would also give them 10% off product, which was just an incentive for them to buy more product because we made so much money just on product itself, on retail kind of. Because
the only thing I see being a problem with, like, let's say giving them like 500 points every month to use like whatever they want, is like the selling point. It would be a little complicated. Like you'd have to have like solid salespeople to like explain it, and then like that's the only thing I see it being problematic, is that you'd have to sell that point system and explain it.
Well, we wouldn't even be talking about the points. We wouldn't even be talking about the point system. It's just like, this is the process of how you do it. So we're leaving points entirely out of it. Out of the sales pitch, the talk, whatever, has nothing to do with points. It has to do with, you can get one of these 5 services as part of your package every month, and you're going to save 20% or whatever. Now the points come in on, this is how you do it kind of thing. So there's no talk of we're going to give you 500 points a month and then you can use this to redeem for whatever else. It's just like you can pick one of these things and then when they okay, that sounds great, let me sign up. It's, you know, the lady had a 65 and 85 and 119. When we were talking, we were like, you need to have like an $800 package kind of thing because she has clients who are coming in, 25% of her clientele come in and drop $800 a month, you know, or not even, yeah, like more. They come in every week, you know, and so build up a package for them because they'll come in once, use that one coupon or whatever, and then still come in on the rest of the weeks for different things. But we're like, just why don't you just build she's like, okay, I'm gonna add a fourth tier, which is
That's a hair
high
salon.
one. Yeah, it's a spa. So they do
So
like
what
nails
if
and
they
body
were what if
contouring and
they
all
like
that kind of stuff.
ran out of points?
Then they're out of points. Then they have to wait till the next month to get more points or whatever. They
Okay,
can still come in
so
and buy stuff or whatever, but being part of the membership, I think we were talking too about just giving them 10% off their services too, because they're already prepaying for, you know, a bunch of services. So
okay.
So why
So you
not
would
just
sell it. Sorry, go ahead.
I was to say, why not just provide the points based on the spend? So you know they
yeah,
spend $100, you give them whatever it is. If a point equals 10 cents or a
yeah,
penny,
that's
whatever.
essentially
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah, and just so it doesn't so therefore it doesn't matter what they buy. The point is, the more they spend, the more points they acquire. The more
Yeah,
points they acquire, the more opportunity you have to push an offer in front of them to redeem the points.
yeah. So
But don't complicate it. Just keep it.
yeah,
You know,
they're just gonna do membership, and they'll get points in the membership, and then
right.
based on those points. So let's say you can redeem, you can uh, let's say there's 4 different products. Each product is you can redeem for 100 points. At the start of the month, you get 100 points, or you get 400 points, or whatever. So you can redeem each one individually once, or um you can redeem two for, like, you could do this one twice and this one once and whatever kind of thing, right? So you could do that. Or if you had 4 products that were worth 100 points each, and at the start of the month you only give them 100 points, they pick which thing they want to redeem, and then they bring that certificate in or sign up or book in or whatever for that one thing. So it's just kind of a way of using the point system. And then those points can roll over or whatever they want to do, kind of thing for that. But then we can create different reward tiers. And then that ties in also with restaurants being able to create a restaurant membership as well, where you know you get free guacamole or whatever kind of thing into the promotions system as well. So that's kind of one of the things that we're gonna roll out there anyways. Just the different reward tiers, being able to custom design your reward tiers and then show different rewards based on whichever tier you have somebody set at.
What kind of discount do you think would be necessary to get people to go on board with like prepaying? Because essentially the idea of a membership where they're paying up front is that they use it more often. Like they're coming in.
I think the idea is, I don't even know if you have to give a discount, but the idea is that you can come in more often to get something, or right, you're gonna, if you sign up for this thing, you're gonna get this much value out of it. The reality is a lot of people might not ever do it. I remember there was, or it was like, who was the guy who was like product, not, it was like product launch formula or something like that, and they did all memberships.
Jim
Stu
Moss?
McLaren, something like that, maybe, and he's all about memberships. He was talking about even a car wash who went in and said, okay, hey, we're going to give everybody unlimited car washes for $15 a month or something like that. And then people like, hell yeah, of course I'm going to go that's like the cost of one car wash. But then he had 4,000 people signed up for $15 a month. You know, some of them come in, some of them don't come in. You know, they might come in once a month to get their car washed kind of thing, but they're all paying that recurring, so he knows how much money he has coming in every month consistently. You can look on the books, okay, we've got 4,000 people signed up at $15 a month. You know, we're going to make, I don't know, 60 grand or something like that, or I don't know how much it was, something like that, maybe not 60, but
That's
16,000.
exactly what's going on with ours too, is that there's some people that aren't even using it, but it's such
Yeah,
a good price for like what we're charging normally. Because like we would charge $50 just for a one-off for a small dog. So it's like, wow, unlimited for the price of one. Like,
Yeah, and that's what'll happen. That's what'll happen. You'll get people signed up who will use it, some people who will use it more than others, and then some people who won't use it at all.
yeah, because
Yeah,
like
so
right now we're in the spending money on ads to get more customer stage.
yeah, yeah.
That's been working well. But I'm all for like, I don't know. I started the membership thing in November, and it's like I just want to see what other opportunities are out there to like
Absolutely.
build a better mousetrap.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna jump off this topic. I think it's great though, and that's what we're gonna add to the system in the next few weeks here. I know Samantha has a question about sales, and I'm sure we can all chime in on about that too.
Well, I wanted to say that I got my first 2 sales this morning.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Awesome.
got
Congratulations.
thank you, and I sold your testimonials too, so I'm really excited.
Oh, right on.
And then I have another guy that I'm talking to, and he's a business broker,
Okay.
and he really loved the idea of a referral program, but his sales cycle is really long and intense and all this stuff. And I guess I don't know if this is okay to ask this question, but he, whenever I'm talking to somebody about the reviews and referrals, they're always just like what would my incentive be? And I say,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. We would have to sit down and I need to get to know your business, and then we would test some things out. But they want to know right then what the incentive is, how they're going to get people to sign up. And I don't know anything about selling businesses.
Oh yeah. So I mean, if they have referrals, I mean, he can give them. I don't know what the regulations are in like where you are about, because there lots of different industries have different regulations on what you can and cannot do. I don't know if business brokers actually have like regulations around it. So for example, realtors, they can't, lots of times realtors can't give a commission to somebody who's not a
You
realtor,
cannot
right? So
give a
they come up
commission.
with creative ways
Yeah.
to give those commissions. I've got a friend here who's a realtor. He walks into businesses and talks to people and says, "Hey, every referral you give me, like I can't give you money for it, but I'm going to come back to your business and I'm going to spend all that money here." So, and then he has people being like, "You're going to come and buy 2 grand worth of shoes." And he's like, "I'll come buy 2 grand worth of shoes, and I'll donate them to somebody," right? Kind of thing. So,
Yeah.
so there, you can't say that it wasn't whatever, but, different industries can't do stuff. So I don't know if there's any regulations around his thing, but he can give a monetary reward for somebody who refers somebody who buys a business or sells a business. I feel like business brokers is like a I don't know what their qualifications need to be a business broker, but he could give a monetary reward for sure. He could enter people into a contest, for that. If he can't do that, you can come up with creative ways. If there's other businesses, like again, just the same thing that you did with the realtor there. If there's different, if the person selling a business or buying a business, whatever, refers somebody, you can go to that business and send me an invoice, and then I'll pay for that kind of thing. So they get the money that way. That's one way of doing it. We have a new Tango, using Tango gift cards. So they'll be smaller. It doesn't have to be smaller, but you can give out gift cards now too. So it's part of it's in our Power Tools, and we just released it. We've got a couple people using it right now, but basically, essentially, you go into Tango gift cards, create an account there. They can fund it with their own credit card for that business. And then anytime they want to give a reward for a referral, we now built the webhooks and everything. So you can just fire it off from a high level and it will issue a gift card for that person and send them all the information they need for an Amazon gift card, Starbucks, Best Buy, all that kind of thing. So you can roll that in there if they don't know what they want to give away for referrals.
So Jason, just on that topic for a second. Um, so does the customer who earned the points or is going to get the reward, do they go in and select what gift card they want, or is it that we choose one or
You
two
can
and only
set
those
it. I think
available?
you can.
Or
I've only played around with the back end because I was setting this up for
Make
another
sure the garage
agency.
door's open, that's all.
But what you can do is I think you can basically essentially create a group of gift cards that you want them to, excuse me, have access to. And then when you do it, it's like, hey, you get a $35 gift card. Now they've got $35. They can go in and it walks them through the steps of linking things up because they have to go back and forth to email a couple times. But when they do that, then they get delivered their $35 gift card to, I think, whichever business that they want to use it in. And let me see if I can. I'll just bring it up real quick.
And
So
is there a fee that does the customer who signs up for access to that platform, they must take some kind of a service fee or something, fulfillment fee
you
for
know
the customer?
what? I think I've had a number of conversations with different gift card companies, and when we were trying to decide which gift card company to go with, I found out that almost all these gift card companies, they make their money from um the gift card companies. Like so they're basically
Right,
a broker of gift cards
right,
kind of
right.
thing. So every time you buy one of their gift cards, they make money off of the from the gift card company.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have to pay for it. You just have to pay for the gift card itself or how much money you're giving out for that card. I was gonna log in, but I'm
What
in my
about the ability of the business itself to like generate its own like internal gift card to give as a reward?
yeah, so
Can you
we're
do it through
just
Tang? Go ahead.
I don't know if you could do it through Tango. That way we were gonna I was just talking with someone else about building that into our whole system here too, is being able to generate gift cards. And they just be paper gift cards kind of
Right.
thing, exact same way that we're doing the vouchers, but we can make them look like gift cards kind of thing with a QR code and unique code on there and how much it's worth. And then when it was delivered and all that kind of stuff, and they can print it out and bring it into the business and whatever kind of thing. So that's what we were just talking about there too.
Cool. Yeah, I
Um,
mean that would make sense because then you're pushing the customers back into your own business, so to speak,
yeah.
to take advantage of the reward as opposed to a third party.
Yeah. So I mean it just two different ways I think someone was asking, but I think we can
Yeah.
do it
Yeah.
either way. So yeah, Sam, if you guys have if anybody else has any other ideas of what kind of rewards that you can give out or even suggest, because I think even just coming up with here's a couple different ideas, when you're talking to someone, especially in those sales calls, because I've run into that too, like what would I even offer, that kind of thing, especially for referrals, just coming up with a number of ideas in your pocket kind of thing is good because they might not necessarily it gets them thinking, and then they just think of a possibility because they might not even have an idea. But I find a lot of times when you're going into a sales situation with somebody, they're looking at you as an expert, right? Because you're coming in and selling this system, they're looking at for advice. Think of yourself as I love the idea of thinking of yourself as an advisor. You're coming in, hey, this is what you should do. I'm advising you to do this. This is what I would suggest that you do for it. So just having a few ideas like we just talked about, you could do yeah, knowing what the regulations are for the business is going to be one thing, but I mean you can give a monetary gift card, you can send them a Visa gift card, you can write them a check,
Take a look at
kind of thing.
Jason, the giftcardcafe.com. So
Okay.
I had used them for a short period of time when I was at that time selling local into restaurants.
Yeah.
But it lets you basically lets a business set up their own gift card program, and
Okay.
it's a nice. There's an API. It's they've been around a long time. They're a stable company. So that might be something because I'm in the B2B space, as you know, and it's a different animal
Yeah.
completely. But I think there's value there, like especially for my like heavy duty parts distributors, because sometimes the customers will earn points based on the sales. Like I have a guy who does 400,000 or 500,000 a month in eBay sales. shipping
Yeah.
parts internationally. But the other side of that equation is that so the business he gets the extra sales, but the individuals could get access to a card to buy like accessories, t-shirts, hats, things that they already
Yeah.
sell at the store, at the dealership store. So that's
I
where
think
something
that'd
like
be a
that,
great
if we can,
idea too.
yeah,
So
if
you
we can
said gift
integrate to
card
that.
cafe?
Yeah, the giftcardcafe.com is the site. Thegiftcardcafe.com. Yeah,
Okay.
I'd used them for about a year and a half, 2 years before I got out of local after COVID kind of slammed everything.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so I'll put that link. I'm gonna put the link in
Yeah.
if anybody else wants to check it out too for any reason.
If you can
That,
create, an integration to it or something that would, make it real simple. So that
Yeah.
way your customer would sign up for their, the business that you've sold would sign up for the account. They pay a small monthly fee. And then people can just buy, take the rewards and use them toward the gift cards or buy gift cards online. And the nice thing about gift cards, I don't know who was talking about it before. I think it was either Sam or one of the guys. Um, there's a percent, I don't know the number exactly, but there is a percentage of people who buy gift cards that never redeem them. So you get the additional profit
Okay.
basically on those sales.
Yeah, and
So
this doesn't look bad at all. Like, I mean, I'm just looking at it right now. So
yeah,
plan one is it's $50 to set up, and then they charge you 6%
yep,
per gift card that you create, or it's $10 a month and they charge you 4%
yep, yep.
per gift card. And
Depends on
then
the volume that you're doing, basically. But I mean, it worked well. I mean, for what we were doing with it at the time.
yeah.
Don't
And
most
then,
POS systems have like a built-in gift card?
A
no,
lot
not
do.
all of them. Not
Yeah, not
all of
all of
them.
them, but some do. And then a lot of them do gift cards through their bank, and the bank has a certain set of fees and such. But I think the really see, I don't deal in the B2C space, so it's a little different for me. But
Yeah.
with you guys, it may be a different mindset completely. But I there's things out there in my world that customers and businesses just aren't even doing because it's a B2B
Yeah.
environment.
And
So
maybe for restaurants that you would see more
right,
um gift cards built into the POS, like Toast and Clover and stuff like
right,
that, where you can do that. But when you get into like hair salon and small business and stuff like that, a lot of those ones they don't have any gift cards. And I mean, even we were paying for one of the top lines like systems with our hair salons, and we just did paper gift cards with
yeah,
it.
yeah.
There wasn't anything.
that,
But maybe it's more with like Google Wallet and Apple Wallet. You can do that kind of stuff now too. But anyways,
Jason, let me interject something in here too.
yeah.
I'm primarily in the restaurant industry, and what I like to do is what I call HVLC. And that stands for high value, low cost.
Hmm.
Meaning that if I'm giving something away, if it's a gift card, a $50 gift card, that's pretty much going to cost me $50. So I'm not really gaining anything in that process. But if I'm giving something away in one of my food items, or it could be an outside thing, I want to make sure it's something that my cost to deliver that is way less than what the value of it is.
Right.
So trying to look at things and see, so we're constantly looking for what else can we do that we could use to redeem points that have a high value but a low cost to me. That just to me that's an obvious thing, and but as opposed to gift cards, and there's a place for gift cards too.
Yeah, I think it all depends on where you're using gift cards. So if you're using it for referrals, like there's a lot of places that like one of the
Correct.
contractors I'm working with right now, they want to give $300 for a referral. You refer somebody to us, we'll give you $300. If that
And
person
that
becomes
makes
a
sense. I
client.
mean, I totally
Yeah,
agree with that.
totally think so. That could be for you can make the gift cards high value, low cost, right? Because even with gift cards, if you say, okay, you're going to redeem, I don't know, 5,000 points for a $50 gift card, but that gift card comes into our business kind of thing, then that $50 gift card is really only costing us maybe $25 kind
Well,
of
that's the
thing.
whole point. If it's coming
Yeah.
into your restaurant, but if it's just an Amazon gift card, then you aren't getting that multiplier effect.
Yeah, and that all depends on the business or the
Of course.
incentive that you want to give as well.
Totally
So
agree.
um I know one of the business that we're setting up the Tango one for is they just have a bunch of businesses, but they want to give a really good incentive so they can get customers to take an action, a specific action that they want them to take that is kind of a more difficult action that people don't normally want to do kind of thing. But we're like, hey, we're going to give you a $50 gift card if you go and do this one thing. That's going to mean a lot to us and we're going to get a lot of value out of it. But we need you to go and do that. So here's your $50. And they're willing to spend that $50 to get that because they know in the end, what they spend on that $50 is going to turn into, I don't know, like thousands of dollars of like marketing material kind of thing in the end, kind of thing. So yeah, Samantha, I want to run back and just see if I know we're talking about sales and we kind of ran away with the whole what to offer for referrals, but I didn't
No,
know if
I
you
like
had any
the
questions.
buyback thing. That's really smart. And honestly, I mean, that's what he's competing with. He is a part of an association where he's not able to do that. But
Okay.
if you do it where you buy back his business, that totally makes sense to me. It's like a little loophole.
Yeah. You can go in and spend your money however you
Spend
want,
the money.
kind of thing. Yeah.
So thank you. I appreciate that. That's what
Okay.
I'm pitch that to him.
Awesome. Right on. And I was going to jump on with John too. He wanted to have a look at his reward system for his pizza place. It looks like maybe we caught him when he's busy now. If you guys are in John, you guys are in New York?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys should go check out Grandma's Grotto if you guys are over there. Get some pizza and go check out the bakery. So what did we have to go through? We'll kind of end the day here on your stuff. And what do we have to go through again? I know we were getting stuff set up and then
Well,
what else?
I did all the coupons and everything, and I ran a test with my phone number, and
Yeah.
it didn't come in at all. But I think
Okay.
but it came in the morning, but it didn't come in making sense. It just said, and then I text yes, and it didn't do anything after that. So I don't know, maybe because it's not on.
Oh, okay. What
But it didn't say like come join our VIP. It just had a weird message. So maybe it was a message from a previous thing that I set up. I'm not really sure.
okay, let's
It was
go.
it was the phone number that texted me. Yeah, it was my number.
Okay. Let's go. We're gonna go jump in here and see if we can see where it went or what it did. And here, I'll share my screen too so we can have a look.
Sure.
Okay, so yeah, because Grandma's Grotto, it was under this one, right? Grandma's Grotto Pizza Bakery.
Yeah, and it said then I even called it. They called the number and it said I missed. They had the missed call go back. That worked.
Okay.
I gotta just ring up a customer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. I'll take a look here. Oh, reviews coming in. Sometimes the hello conversations manager infuriates me. It's like there's so much stuff that comes in here, and sometimes the filtering doesn't always filter out everything you want. So wonder where it is. So that's different. Wonder if it had been from John's contact.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
So John, was that under your contact or like where did you text that in from? Because I'm not seeing.
I did. I went to the funnel,
Yeah.
and remember you showed the top. It had a test, so I did the test.
Would you have signed in to?
No, I was no, I did. I did
Okay.
it from my phone.
Okay, so you went to the
No,
phone.
it went to my phone, and it came up with that message. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the message and see what it.
It says, "Hi, John Valerio. This is Grandma's Grotto. We haven't seen you in a while. We've got a couple of
Oh,
spots
okay,
left.
database
Special
reactivation.
offer. Interested?" And I replied, yes, but nothing happened. Then it said, "Just checking back with you." Then no worries. And because the first one I know, then I pressed okay.
I'm still
But
on
then that was
pizza
it.
here.
Didn't do no. It didn't. I don't know. But maybe because it's on test, it doesn't do the rest of it.
No, it should. It's just weird that I went to a Grandma's Grotto and it just put me into the Pizza Willow Grove one.
Yeah, that's the old one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't let you go to the other one.
Well, it didn't.
Yeah, that's just
I
weird.
clicked on it and then it didn't send me in there, and then I clicked on it again. So that's probably right there.
Okay.
Is that Willow Grove, PA?
Yes,
Are you in PA or New York?
I'm from New York. Moved out to PA to have a better witness protection plan out here.
Well, I'm from Brooklyn. I still have
So am I.
Joe
Everyone's
Rufino.
everyone's from
Biagio.
Brooklyn. You had to go to Brooklyn to get to Ellis Island. So
I was going to say I still do some marketing for Joe Rufino at Biagio Pizzeria. I don't
okay.
know if you know him in the Lehigh Valley area. About 6 years I've been working with them.
Oh wow.
I feel like if I'm looking here, I don't see anything in conversations at all. So I feel like maybe you texted it was the wrong number or the wrong funnel that you went into. Maybe it
Oh,
was
that.
the test one. I just
Yeah, I
don't,
did that.
there's nothing in conversations that says anything was sent out. Or maybe I'll get rid of
Yeah.
scene. I don't know why that would have copied over. There we go. Bakery, yes, we just missed your call. How can I help? Okay, so hey John, Grandma's Grotto, we haven't seen you in a while. We've seen you close spots left and a new special offer. So it did text, and then it did try to follow up, and then there was no there was no answer from your
Yeah,
phone.
you know what? I think you have it set from like early in the morning. I probably did this 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So that's
Oh
probably
yeah,
why you
okay.
didn't text me back, right?
So
You have it set to go out only certain hours. I'm thinking that's why that might have happened.
oh, it might be set up to only go out between 9 and 5.
Yeah, I
And I
think you
don't know
should
if
make sure you do
that's
that. Yeah,
let's
we,
see.
it's
Reactive.
on the it's on the DDVR whatever you did.
Yeah, DBR,
Yeah.
DBR, so the
Yep.
list activation. I remember setting it up to say only do through this times. So 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can turn this off
Okay.
there, and then so it won't limit
Okay.
that of when it sends out those
That
messages.
doesn't work for those settings. Okay.
Some people get upset when you send out a message at like 9 o'clock at night. I
Yeah.
had one guy so I did a SMS campaign a while ago, and I set it to be like 9 o'clock PST, not thinking that it would be midnight in like Eastern. But
Yeah.
he got the message at like 9 p.m. Central or something like that, and he was like, "Who the F is this? Who's messaging me?" Then he was like, "Get the hell out of here! You're a spammer. You're the law enforcement." Like I'm
Oh
like,
my. Yeah, this
who
guy.
the hell is this? And then he just kept messaging me, and then I was like, your contact information was in my database. You
Right.
called me at some point. I don't know that he actually phoned me later to apologize and say that
Well,
he was,
you know what it is right now because I have the restaurant. We get the phone calls all day.
yeah,
The spam people, and then when you call the number back, it goes to someone totally different, and they start fighting with you to explain to them what happened, and then
absolutely.
they want to say, "Oh my God, this is the third call I had like that," and I was yelling at them. So they
Yeah,
have a
totally.
new thing now, and they always have I
Okay,
get
so
a call from the Google something, and there's always a different phone number in front of it now.
I'm gonna put Lowry entry on that too, so you can test that one out again to send a text message to that, or let's just add your contact to it. So so here's a good we set up the database reactivation for John here. I just want to make sure, let's go into the rewards manager to make sure that
I even went
permission.
on the website and made a promotion and put the promotional code in. So it's like,
Nice.
and I did it where it's set up so it doesn't confuse the cook. Where if it comes in, it's going to say 2 chicken Parmesan dinners on the ticket. Took me a while to get it all done, but I have, but it's
Okay.
right. And then the code is VIP BOGO, buy one get one.
So
And you have to
let's
put that code in.
just,
And I wrote all the directions. You have to put that code in to get to
I'm
redeem
going to
it.
put this one as the reactivation campaign because that's what we're going to
Yeah.
send it out as, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So this one is set as said specialty campaign. Oh yeah, specialty campaign type. We're going to do the reactivation campaign. So you set your code there. They're also going to get 1,000 points for when they redeem it. And then this is good till the end of March. So that promotion will show up until the end of March.
Right.
So we have this. This looks like here a reward here, so that probably shouldn't be in this one. So
Okay.
this is to redeem 250 points to get that chicken parmesan dinner. So we
Oh no.
probably
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Probably not. Yeah.
probably want to put that take it out of there and then put it under manage rewards here. So it looks like you did here and you have 1,000 points for it. So that's the right space. That's the right place for it. You had that correct.
Okay.
We should probably just remove this one though.
Yeah. Just remove it then. Yes. I'll send the wrong one out to people. So you don't do that.
Yeah. So, and then I set this one up as it's supposed to say restaurant camp or the database reactivation. So I just want to make sure that is correct. Reactivation campaign. I'm going to hit save one more time. And then let's go. I just want to confirm because just want to make sure that's not doing something it's not supposed to. Custom values. And we'll check the reactivation campaign here too. So if there's any time you need to check all the when you create a promotion, especially one of those subscriber promotions, it should send it into here. So for some reason it didn't. I'll check that on my back end to make sure that gets updated for you because these fields are supposed to be updated
Okay.
when we save that promotion, but it looks like it could just be I just have to make sure that the reactivation one is being saved properly. And I'll go do that as soon as we're off the call here. But far as that's concerned, let's just put in I'm just going to do it manually for a second here because I just want to make sure that let's test it before we go
Did
here.
you ever
So
get the promotions to post on um, the social calendar for Google My Business?
no, not yet. That should be saved there. So yeah, sorry, you asked about that before. Is about creating a promotion and then having it automatically post.
Yeah, like for the date range. So you put the range of when you want the promotion to be, and that it just would replicate onto Google My Business. Because I used to have a software that would do that many years ago. I would
You
make an
still
event.
have like you probably don't have access to it because I'd love to see what
Oh, you can't do that
that's.
in high level with with Google page.
It wasn't well. You can post on your Google page through the social calendar, whatever
The social media marketing. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can post on, your Facebook, your Instagram, and your Google My Business. So basically, like you could have that. You can manually do it, of course, like set it up. So when people Google your place, which is a lot, they'll see the promotion like under your phone number and stuff, like in that
Oh,
area.
cool.
Oh wow, they have this going on. Cool, like 2 slices for the price of one. I don't know,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
It's a free promotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right on
Oh,
Google, so it's
yeah.
like
Also, John, I just went to your website. Just forgive me for being forward about it, but you should have some kind of call to action. Sign up for our loyal VIP club or something on your
Well,
website.
we just did this.
Once we get
Yeah.
this rolling here,
Yeah.
totally
Okay,
do that.
gotcha.
I just got Jason help me. We actually put my shopping cart now in my if you go to VIP.grandma's grotto, you'll see a website I'm building from actually on high level for free now.
Cool.
I actually got the website. I actually got the shopping cart put inside the website, so that's how I'm going to be selling that service.
Are you
Cool.
doing it through Equid still? Are you
Yeah,
still
Equid.
doing
Yeah,
it through Equid?
yeah. Equid's great.
Yeah, I use Duda. Equid used to be Duda's shopping cart provider, although they have a native one now.
Going to just I'll go see why that reactivation one didn't save over, but it might be because it was one of the last promotions types that we added into the system. So let's go here. Conversations. I'm going to add you. We're going to go to contacts again. Add you into, it's this one here. I'm going to select you. This is how you can add people into the database reactivation. Click OK. Go to DBR, list reactivation. DBR, and then add to campaign workflow. So then that should send you out a message shortly.
I am back. Another customer. Thank God for the customers.
That just sent out right now. Here's CC in a while. You got your couple spots left. So can you hit type yes?
Okay, you send it to me.
You should get a text message right away here. I mean, so this one is set up for like I think it's like a
Oh, did you sign up? Okay, yes, there we go, right? Yep.
Yeah, I think this one is set up for like a 1 hour reply, but I mean, you could set it up for like 12-hour.
Oh, actually, no, this is something else. Rob, GH. Oh yeah, GH. I'm using Rob's link. No,
No,
I mean, no, I didn't get it.
just sent out just now at 11:12 a.m. That's my time.
Yeah, so it's 2:11 here. Oh wait, hold on. No, just now, no. 2:13. No. Freshman phone. Let me just turn my messages on and off and see what that says it.
How much do you see people selling like the referral program only? Do you have anybody that does that?
I think there are. I have no idea what their people are selling it for though. What they're just the referrals only. I'm not really sure.
Oh, okay. I'll go check. I'll go put a sign on there now and check it out. thank you. Good news. My toilet's not flushing. That's why you gotta love brick and mortar fucking businesses. I can't fucking wait to get out. Honest to God, man.
Delivered, clicked, failed.
I just heard my phone go, woo. Maybe I got a message. Let's see. Maybe I'm really delayed. Nope.
Weird.
I got Fragrance Net sent me some. Oh God.
Yeah, so it said it sent it to you. I'm not sure why you're not getting it.
Yeah.
I know you've got your ATP and everything set up.
Was it the right John? It must be. Was it the? Yeah, 267.
Yeah, this one's
401 number or no?
Yeah, so it says success. I don't know what statistics delivered, clicked, failed means, but it said SMS was sent to
Does it say the phone number at all? We have 26. I might, who knows how many different things my son might have put in.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you which phone number it was.
Yeah.
To 5781.
Yeah, yep, that's it. 5781. No, it's 5785. I might have put the number in wrong.
That's where you go.
Yep.
That's where you get problems.
1 second.
I gotta jump, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Phone's ringing.
All right, that's it. 99% of the problems are users.
Adios.
Oh, there's duplicate contacts in there. So yeah, that explains why you wouldn't get the message. All right, cool. Well, you guys have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you guys being on here. I'm gonna run through one quick little test here with John again, and then
Jason. Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
30 seconds. If I modify a snapshot, right, in an account, and then when if I go save it again, will it save it with that modification, or is it going to remember the old snapshot?
If you create a snapshot, like you're saying, duplicate it for another account.
Yeah.
As long as you go to, I'll do in John. I don't know if John has any snapshots here, just because I'm in here. But go to snapshots. I think we created a master rewards one for it. If you click this button, if that's what you mean by save.
Right. Refresh. Okay, fine. That's it.
Refresh. So make your changes in your account, your snapshot, hit refresh. This will create this will update your backup. A snapshot is essentially a backup of a sub account. So it'll refresh the backup there. And then you can, anytime you deploy that out to a new place, it will have those updates that you created.
That's what you know. Okay, wonderful.
And then
thank you.
Also you can push out updates to linked accounts inside of your agency that are using that snapshot, and you can send out those updates to those different accounts.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So
wonderful. Okay. Right. Thank you.
Cool. All right. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for jumping on here again. And if nothing else, we'll see you guys on Tuesday for sure. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Enjoy your day. All right. Let's get it.